What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Olympic silver medalist, undefeated, lightweight, superstar, title contender, Keyshawn Businessman Davis, who is now 12 wins, no loss, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, at 25 years of age, 5'8", 5'9", with a 70-inch arm reach, put on a dazzling performance this past weekend, dominating Gustavo Lemos, knocking him out in the second round, dropping him 3 times in the second round, in a fight that was seen to be a major step up for Gustavo Lemos and in the form for Keyshawn Davis, right? And Gustavo Lemos missed weight, came in 6.4 pounds over the 135-pound limit. And this was supposed to be a rough, tough fight from a rough, tough, hard-hitting Argentina fighter who arguably should have been undefeated with 29 wins. He should have been 30 wins, no loss, no draws. But he lost a controversial decision to Richardson Hitchens, junior welterweight star title contender, who was the favorite in the fight. With that said, Keyshawn Davis put on an absolute dazzling performance in this fight. Dominated and put on a dazzling performance in this fight. And was going back and forth with undefeated 3-division world champion, superstar boxer, Gervonta Tank Davis, leading up into this fight because he feels like he could beat Gervonta Tank Davis. When asked in an interview, could he beat Gervonta Tank Davis? And he said, yeah. Right? And with that said, Gervonta Tank Davis got frustrated. Gervonta Tank Davis called out Keyshawn Davis's mother, his brother, his family members, and then invited him to the streets. What you gonna do in the streets, right? That's what Gervonta Tank Davis did. Well, Keyshawn, that was before the fight. Now, after the fight, Keyshawn put on an absolute dazzling performance, and Gervonta Tank Davis was very quiet, didn't have anything to say. Now, he sees everything, but he didn't have anything to say, right? With that said, Keyshawn immediately after the fight called out Tank Davis again. They're in the same weight class. He's a title contender, right? And he called out Tank Davis again. Then he did a live stream, and he called out Tank Davis again, said it's personal. Let's do it. Tank Davis, undefeated, 30 wins, no loss, no draw, 28 wins by way of knockout, 30 years of age. They're in the same weight class, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach. Tank Davis is not responding. Keyshawn is calling him out. Let's square up. Let's fight. Let's do it. Tank is not responding, right? Now, Tank was going to fight junior lightweight or super featherweight, 130-pound WBA champion, Lamont Rose Jr., 25 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 10 wins by way of knockout at 30 years of age, who had his biggest win against Hector Garcia, a man Tank Davis had knocked out and broke his eye socket, who he brought up in weight last January. And he won a decision, a split decision against Hector Garcia. Good victory, but he didn't win decisively. He had to get a knockdown late in the fight, which was impressive. Keyshawn Davis dominated Gustavo Lemos. Dominated him. Sold 10,500, let's just say 10,600 tickets. Did a gate of 1.2 million, and is no doubt a superstar. Tank Davis's team is deflecting from fighting Keyshawn Davis, saying that Keyshawn Davis needs to fight his amateur rival, who is 2-time Olympic gold medalist, undefeated Cuban superstar, title contender, soon to be, in Andy Cruz Jr., who has 5 fights and 2 knockouts as a professional. And they saying he needs to fight him because he beat Keyshawn 3 times in the amateurs or 4 times in the amateurs. Who cares? Nobody's calling for Shakur Stevenson to fight Robisi Ramirez, who he lost to in the amateurs, but I thought he actually won. And if you watch the fight with Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz, the last fight for the Olympic gold, I thought Keyshawn won that fight. It was a close fight. But I thought Keyshawn did enough to win, just like I thought Shakur did enough to beat Robisi Ramirez. But Robisi Ramirez got the nod. But why are you deflecting from Keyshawn Davis to tell Keyshawn to fight Andy Cruz Jr.? What does that have to do with Tank, who called him out, responded to him, disrespected him? And Keyshawn Davis is a bigger superstar in the sport of boxing than Lamont Rose Jr. I thought it was about selling tickets. If it's about selling tickets, then why is he fighting Keyshawn Davis as a superstar? So I know they're going to say, but Lamont Rose Jr. is a world champion. This is why I want to see Keyshawn fight Dennis Baranchik next and get that WBO title. And then they can't use the excuse that he's not a champion. We need to see the best fighting the best, period. And Dennis Baranchik has the WBO title, 19 wins, no loss, no draw, 9 wins by way of knockout, 36 years of age, 5'7" with a 68-inch arm reach. He coming off the biggest win, beating Emmanuel Navarrete. That's who we need to see Keyshawn fight next. Pick up that WBO title. Then what? It's a unification bout. What are you talking about? He need to fight Andy Cruz, Kenny? What are you talking about? Make this make sense. But that's all I got for y'all, man. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. That's all I got for y'all. I'm gone. Peace.